Stephie is an artist who has been coming to the Minerva Centre for 3 years. Her work revolves around a retinue of characters from another world and explores the nature of their duality. She works in a wide variety of mediums from illustration, craft-based 3D work and animation, and is planning a major exhibition of her work during the summer of 2014.
Well, I used to go to an animation group and I wanted my characters printed on t-shirts and they couldn't do that. So they said, oh, go to Minerva. We had a bit of trouble finding the place to begin with because it was when Minerva was at St Camillus. But when we found it, went in and Margaret, saw me, talked to me, and she said, oh, I'd love for you to be a student at Minerva. And I was like, okay then, it's a really nice place and Minerva helps people so much, and it's thanks to them that I've come so far as well. Design is a grey oriental cat cryptoloid, and she loves fish because she's a cat. My characters are called cryptoloids. They're half human, half animal, and they have human form, animal form and in-between form. They vary from age, well, some of them are babies, because some of the couples have had babies now, which is a new development actually. So yeah, that's new news. From the oldest one I would say is Securia. He's a black wolf cryptoloid and he's 1,895. He'll be like 96 this year, so yeah. But he still looks 27. Well, this is Zima Kraus, or Zima. She's a snow leopard, and that's her girlfriend Turaguse, who's a red kite. And then this is Chira Mai Fai, who's an Ai, which is a Madagascar lemur that's really endangered. And Cyanach's boyfriend, who's a orange fox, as you might be able to tell from his tail. This is Ardea. She's a heron cryptoloid, and I drew it for my friend Joe, who's a spiritualist, as am I. And she's seen here meditating over a river of the mountains and the otherworldly planet there. So that's kind of symbolic of how I know of another world, and the meditation thing's symbolic of Joe's spirituality. And she's an ice cat, and she's very happy-go-lucky, a bit like McTavish, somewhat hyper. And she first came to me when I was 3 years old, but she came to me as a cat first, and then I later learned that she had a human form. And this is her girlfriend, Yuka Crane the Fire Cat. She's quite feisty, but she has a good heart. And Ardea the Heron, she's very spiritual and is Native American. And Meg, who's a Scottish fold cat, and she's quite cheeky, as you can see. Kashaya, Puma, Alaru, Red Panda, she's a martial arts person and stuff like that, but she's also very spiritual and zen. Alpi is a Doyle, Evie is a Caracal, Beniqua is a Bonk Buck, which is a cross between a Kudu and a Bonte Buck, by the way, for anyone wondering. Katos, a Pampas cat, and when she comes through she talks Spanish and things, and she's a flamenco dancer. Chola's a red cheetah. Chayak's an ancient Egyptian dog. Lishu Zailu is a panda. She likes car boot sells this one. Parda, a snow leopard. I have this thing about African skin, I just love it, I think it's beautiful.